listening to the murders, the bones cracking, blood splattering, and the tearing of muscles. Got you worried at first, then realizing you're calmed by the screams. A small smile creeping onto your lips. Your eyes feel as though you're about to cry. And you do. But when you wipe it, you smell blood. The aroma swelling in your nose, your tears slipping in your mouth. Blood. The taste makes you crazy. You round the corner, seeing bodies twitching, bleeding, slipping into a deep slumber in the hands of death. The sight is beautiful. You can't help but to stare. You look at the creature causing all the mayhem. It rushes at you, but all you do is stand there welcoming the killing creature. Your body is mauled. All you can do is lay there and laugh. You laugh a horse like blood fills your mouth, spilling out. You feel nothing. You think nothing. You just lay there as the creature tears your body, ripping everything out. Yet you're calm. In a peace you cannot describe. You look at the creature. His movements quick and graceful. You lay there. You lay your head back as he grabs your heart, ripping it out. You find it still beating. You close your eyes, still smiling, the hands of death allowing you to curl up and sleep forever in his cold, bony hands, like a small baby. Before all, this angel is known as a woman. Here is what we think happened to her. In the mid-1700s, a young couple moved to a small city. The woman, 9 months, was 9 months and her husband looked sick and tired constantly. During the move, the husband caught a strange sickness from the jungle, making him hallucinate. They never knew if he was going to get well from it, or if it stuck. During the few days, the wife decides to get a check upon the unborn child. She was already in labor, and had not felt a thing. She had to stay in her hospital. Her husband sitting next to her, quietly staring off into space. He stood suddenly looking at her with a hunger. Not the craving for food, but for blood. A bloodthirsty hunger. He examined the objects in the room, grabbed a silver butter knife from her lunch she had hours ago. "Honey, are you okay?" Her voice was full of concern. She could not do anything to hide it. She tried standing, only to be pushed back by her husband. She grabbed her belly, feeling sharp pains. Her husband followed her hands and removed them. "It's time to die, you beast!" His voice was hoarse and serious. "Honey, it's me. It's your wife. You're hallucinating again. No!" He raised the butter knife and slammed it down into her stomach. Screaming the pain, she thrashed around. Husband continuing to stab her, slicing open and sticking his hand inside of her, pulling the baby open and looking at it. The wife was close to fainting, but forced herself to stay awake to watch her husband start eating the child. The soft pitter-patter of feet woke the woman. She was staring at a strange woman who was pregnant and giving birth, with the nurses dabbing her head and the doctor holding the baby's head. The woman was screaming, and all she could do was smile, then frown instantly in jealousy of the woman and her living, breathing baby. She stormed out of the room, to see another woman, pregnant and scared. She walked over slowly, and the woman scouted over in her bed, pushing a button, panicked. The wife rushed at the woman, cutting her with her bare hands and scooping the baby out, eating it whole in front of the woman. She looked in horror, pale and about to faint. Before she passed, she ripped out the woman's heart and showed her, holding her close until she fainted. The heart stopped beating. During the years at the same hospital, there's been strange murders of pregnant people, stolen newborn children. People have said it looked like a skinny human gorilla who holds their victim's baby until their heart stops beating in their hand. If you ever have seen or heard of this creature nearby, please inform the police or animal control.